Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu einer neuen Folge Let's Play NBA 2K18. Wir sind gerade in Oklahoma zu Gast bei den Oklahoma City Thunders und zur Halbzeit sieht es ganz nach einem Blowout aus, aber hier ist noch nichts durch. 29 Punkte Vorsprung haben wir derzeit. Meine Leistung in der ersten Hälfte: 21 Punkte, ein Rebound, 3 Assists, Trefferquote knapp unter 50% und nur 14 Minuten Einsatzzeit, weil das Spiel so flüssig lief. Und ein Fall auf der negativen Seite. Sieht eigentlich auch ganz gut aus. Wir gehen rein in die zweite Hälfte. Ich gebe aber an die Sideline zu David Aldridge und euch wünsche ich ganz viel Spaß.
Thank you very much. 5 threes in the first half. Was that an area of emphasis for you coming into the game?
You know, it wasn't something that I set out to do, but I have been able to take what they've been giving me on offense. I've had some extra space, and they've dropped back, and I had to keep them honest by putting up shots from the deep. You know, if they make a change, then I'll counter and do what I can to keep the offense flowing.
Well, you have flowed like a river so far in that first half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, anything can happen. You look at DJ in this one. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, and sometimes you find yourself in a role you're not comfortable with, but his passing in the first half really was impressive.
No, Greg, there's no doubt. This guy has been superb at moving the ball and getting all of his guys going on the offensive end.
Heading underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Gallinari, the 3 with Griffin at the 4. DJ out there with Rivers, and it's Jordan in at the 5 down low. Outside Westbrook. He feeds it to Cantor. Back to Westbrook. He kicks it to George. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one. Clippers shooting at 46%, making some buckets. DJ kicks to Rivers. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. LA has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. He gets that one.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Roberson. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist from Roberson. And that's 13 points for Russell Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook, because of his athleticism, such a handful down deep.
And the 3 is knocked down. Deep ball good and a nice shot from DJ.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Westbrook kicks to Patterson. Cantor sets the pick for Patterson. Pass to Westbrook. Fires the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Westbrook's got 16 points.
I think you've got to respect the catch-and-shoot game of Russell Westbrook. He is excellent at pulling up.
And here we go with Westbrook heading to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
Yes, you love that they're not settling for anything outside the paint. Excellent work getting right to the tin.
Gallinari in the corner. DJ kicks to Rivers. The dish to DJ. And there's the feed to Rivers. 5 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Up again. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Got that one up quick. Westbrook's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, this has become his bread and butter. The mid-range game has been good to Russell Westbrook.
DJ passes to Jordan. Jordan the screen. And Gallinari kicks to DJ. Here's Griffin, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
Boy, Kev, what a feed. That's what you get from DJ, someone who understands where to put the basketball and when.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Doris, some players, no matter how hard they try, can't make free throws in games. You spent a lot of your playing time at the line, playing guard for Providence. Why do you think this mental block is there for some players?
It's amazing the power of the mind relative to sports performance, right, Kevin?
Yes.
Because I do believe very often this can be much more about the mental than the physical side of it. Think back to Shaquille O'Neal, Dwight Howard, guys who are physically massive, and they say the size of their hand impacts their ability to shoot it. But to me, there is no question about it that sometimes it's just you're afraid. It's like the yips in golf. You just can't figure it out. And it becomes a scary place to be, standing alone on the free throw line.
Good comparison. DJ really making a difference here.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter, or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
Let's now pause and take a look at the scoring breakdown between the front and back court of tonight's contests for the Clippers.
And their guards have been the difference makers. This lead wouldn't be nearly as big as it is if it wasn't for that backcourt. Those guys have been running wild.
Get up, he's free.
Robertson dishes to Patterson. Outside Westbrook. Over DJ. That one rolling around and rims out. Clippers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Molinari passes to Griffin. That's tipped.
Well, persistent defense on the part of Patrick Patterson. This guy anticipates the shot and says, no, sir.
Here's George. 12 points for him. Outside Westbrook. Launches it. Excellent defense there from DJ. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Back to Gallinari. Rivers in the corner. No good from outside. The Thunder have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Here's Westbrook. Westbrook missing again.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
DJ with it. Westbrook picks him up. DJ kicks to Rivers. Tries to save it, and that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
And here's a look at some stats for Westbrook. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. 2nd in scoring, 6th in rebounding, and such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will, 2nd best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate. George dishes to Robertson. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
I'll tell you, he's had a tough night. And if you're going to shake out of a slump, he is not going to do it with those kinds of shots.
With this break in the action, let's find out which rookies have been lighting it up from downtown this month. 5th on the list, DJ.
You know, coming into the NBA, you knew he could stroke it from long range. And over the past month, he's shown us exactly that.
Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Westbrook on target from 13 feet. Westbrook's got 11 in the second half.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You look at the Clippers. Right now, they're locked into 3rd place in the conference, looking to get a high seed for the playoffs. And, of course, Oklahoma City right on their heels as they've got the next best record.
Yeah, and I think the Clippers, they've had a dream season. And I think they're only going to get stronger as we approach the postseason.
You know, and that's something we see a lot from teams that come out of the blue like they have this season. Their confidence just grows and grows with each passing week, and they hit the playoffs riding high.
Rivers passes to Jordan. Kicks it to Rivers. Jordan sets the pick for Rivers. For the three. Another shot, and Jordan with the layup. Jordan's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, and it's the long arms of Jordan, staying active on the boards for these high-percentage putbacks.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
But Greg, no resistance, right? They're allowing them to get any kind of shot they want close. That simply can't happen.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Grant comes in for George. That's Felton in for Russell Westbrook. The Thunder have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. And Roberson kicks to Patterson. The pass to Felton. From downtown, good on the three-point shot. Patterson's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball.
Listen, if you're open, Felton will find you. He has just such a great feel for the game.
Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Well, you talk about the very definition of what a defensive specialist is, Doris, and that is Andre Roberson.
Right. What you love about Roberson is he can match up with multiple positions on the defensive end. One thing you worry about, obviously, is teams when he is on the offensive end, they're going to give him a lot of shots because he's yet to prove he can consistently knock those down.
Rivers kicks to DJ. Sinks the triple. DJ's got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Now, here's Felton. He's covered closely. Here's Grant, and he banks in the layup. Grant's got 5 now.
Well, how about the opportunistic Jeremy Grant taking it strong on the drive? Love it.
Feeds to Jordan. He dishes it to DJ. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. And that's 31 points for DJ.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And here's Felton from the arc. Rebound by the Clippers.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Wasted no time on that one. 34 points for DJ.
Boy, his output has been impressive today, and it doesn't look like he's done cooking just yet.
Stolen by Rivers. Pass to DJ. Thunder with the rebound. Roberson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Fires from deep. Second chance effort, cancer, and there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Williams, he's checked in for the Clippers. DJ kicks to Gallinari. Dishes to DJ. Pops it up for Jordan. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And the dunk by Roberson.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, and he was so quick to break on that one. A good sign that he read the play.
Picked off in midair. To the paint. And Raymond Felton the bucket on the assist from Roberson. Roberson's got his 3rd assist on the night. DJ kicks to Griffin. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
It was all about his athleticism. when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see he was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Doris, one result of the new CBA, minimum contracts increasing 45%. That's a big help to the NBA's working class, I think.
Well, I don't think there's any question that you see increasingly role players, someone like Draymond Green, whose value has not necessarily translated in terms of points per game, but his value to winning can't be calculated. And you're right. You see important role players and guys below the superstar level increasingly becoming better compensated. And hey, listen, there's more of the pie to go around. Who doesn't enjoy a little more cherry pie, Kev?
Good thoughts. Good thoughts.
And let's take a look at Danilo Gallinari's numbers, breaking down his play since the All-Star break. He's around 6 points per game, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And for any other player putting up those numbers, we'd say they were great, but for him, they're just simply run-of-the-mill.
Agreed. A lot of guys in this league would be very happy with that stat line, but this guy is the real deal. He is built for more.
There's a screen by Cantor. Here's Grant, and again it's Oklahoma City.
Terrific focus from Jeremy Grant. This guy understands how to take contact and fight through it.
Outside Williams. Griffin kicks to DJ. Puts up a three. Hits the three-point bomb. DJ's got 16 points here in the second half.
I'll tell you, you give him a free look from three-point range, that is simply a recipe for disaster.
And Roberson kicks to Cantor. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Boy, I love seeing Cantor distribute the basketball. If you're open, this guy will find you.
Greg, the one thing about Patrick Patterson out of Kentucky, he is a smart basketball player.
Yeah, he's not the best rebounder or shot blocker, but the advanced stats love him, and he gets the job done at both ends of the floor.
Abrinas is checked in for Oklahoma City. And the free throw, no good.
You know, Kev, I remember when Patrick Patterson was coming out of high school. Major recruiting battle. Every school seemed to want this guy. Duke, Florida, you name it. But the Kentucky Wildcats win again.
The Clippers have hit just 2 free throws in 5 attempts today.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
Two shots. Max on the first.
First one falls for him. That one is no good. The Thunder shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Roberson dishes to Felton. There's a screen by Cantor. Here's Roberson. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
I'll tell you, Cantor's jump shot is very consistent. The defense has got to respect it, which is why that pump fake becomes effective.
And Greg, with Enes Kanter last season, he had to miss significant time with the broken hand, but his offensive game is something to watch when he's healthy.
He just plays hard. He provides that instant offense off the bench, a great array of post moves to pick from.
He's off on the first.
Well, Enes Kanter continues to prove his worth, guys. An outstanding player on the offensive end.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Clippers leading by 23, passes it to DJ. There's the three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Patterson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside, Felton. Pass to Abrinas. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Abrinas has got his first 2 points. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Here's Jordan, and it's blocked. Here's Abrinas. He's guarded by Williams. Down low, here's Cantor. Lays it up off the glass. Cantor's got his second bucket of the night.
The efficiency of Enes Kanter is impressive. This guy's massive on the blocks and knows how to score.
Clippers moving the ball around. Connects from three-point range. DJ's got 40 points.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Robertson can't hit.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Here's Felton, and that one is good. Felton has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just lackluster transition D. That is just too easy.
Oh, come on, you got to put up at least a little bit of a fight, right? He simply ran down the court and goes right to the cup.
Outside Williams. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. Banked in off the glass.
And that's as high percentage as it gets for Jordan. He has shot over 65% for his entire career.
Here's Abrinas. He's guarded by Williams. Abrinas' shot is off.
Boy, he hasn't given them much of anything tonight. He's got to look for his own shot a little less and keep the ball moving.
Good look, but still a miss from DJ. Oberson. The shot, no good. DJ, he is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Los Angeles. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Clippers leading by 22. At small forward and power forward, it's George and Patterson. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Enes Kanter, and it's Abrinas in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Kanter sets the pick for Westbrook. It's tipped. Here's Teodosic. He kicks to DJ. Hits it from three-point range. DJ's got 43 points.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Knocking down triples repeatedly, the defense starting to look helpless at this point.
Kanter kicks to Abrinas. Just 5 on the clock. Shooting shot on the way, and he gets it to go.
Boy, that is not the shot they were hoping for, but they'll take the result.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. The dish now to DJ. And another 3 for the Clippers.
I'll tell you, those threes are so valuable from DJ because they force the D to stretch out, and that opens the rest of the floor.
Westbrook passes to George. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Open look is off target from DJ. The Thunder shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Abrinas kicks to Westbrook. Back to Abrinas. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Teodosic, and they pick up 2.
And how's that for a solo performance?
Well, you couldn't do it any better than that, Greg. Textbook execution on the break.
Here's Abrinas, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
That's an example of great communication. He knows the spot to get to, and the pass is waiting for him.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And any lob to Jordan is about as sure a thing as you can get. So athletic for a big with tremendous hands, and big fella knows how to get in prime position for those alley-oop feeds.
Westbrook dishes to George. Lets it fly from 18. And no good, trying to use the glass. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Shots good by Williams.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Westbrook passes to George. Over Williams, and there's George. That's good on the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists in the game. Outside Williams. Lets it go with a 3. And it's DJ missing. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And it's Westbrook again missing. LA has gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. The feed to DJ. The 3. The rebound by Patterson. Patterson's got 8 rebounds in this game. And George kicks to Westbrook. But they'll get another chance. Back to George. Takes a 3. And it's Russell Westbrook with the 3. Westbrook's got 14 points here in the second half.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
And the Clippers call time here.
And one thing you have to say about Russell Westbrook, he is an absolute star. I mean, the type of player you can build around and win with. Just the total package on the offensive end of the floor.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. Collison comes in for Patrick Patterson. Kyle Singler's checked in for George. And Chris Dunn's subbed in for Russell Westbrook. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. Willie Reed, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Harrell comes in for Blake Griffin. Wells, he's checked in for Lou Williams. And it's Patrick Beverly in for DJ. Here's Abrinas. Can't hit that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. The numbers Westbrook put up last season in his MVP run, Greg, just staggering.
And you figured his numbers would get a bump, but I don't think anybody could have expected this guy to average a triple-double. I mean, arguably the most impactful superstar in the league.
Christian, the pass to Singler. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Hands it from downtown. Abrinas has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Teodosic, the pass to Harrell. Wells wide open. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Well, I love how personal this thing is getting. If you train a 3 on me, anything you can do, I can do better.
And it's good for 2.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
The pass to Teodosic. And All-Star Week, a fan favorite certainly. But Doris, I've heard you say on more than one occasion you'd love to see a 3-on-3 competition.
Kevin, I think if you're trying to learn the game of basketball, putting yourself in a situation to play 3-on-3 is one of the greatest ways you can develop your game. One, it teaches you how to pass and cut, right? You cannot be effective in a 3-on-3 game unless you understand how to screen for somebody, how to set yourself up to come off of a screen. The shorter dynamic of the 3-on-3 in a half-court environment is one of the best ways to learn how to play the game of basketball.
I love that analysis. That's terrific. Adams. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Reed. Now here's Beverly. Out left to the wing. Reed a screen. Back to Beverly. The tray. Good on the three-point shot.
And every set they're running looks like it's designed to produce a triple.
Well, you love how the ball is popping outside on the perimeter. It's being moved and finding the open man, and they're cashing in.
Here's Kristen. Clock at 6. Back to Abrinas. Rebound by the Clippers. Harrell's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Beverly wide open. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And Kristen kicks to Collison. Inside. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
And you love the effort. Just getting the hand in there and knocking it out.
You love that they're making their presence felt on the defensive end. You can't afford to be careless with this team.
Grant, he's checked in for Adams. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Decker's checked in. Here's Abrinas. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Abrinas has got 13 points here in the second half alone. Harrell setting the pick for Wells. And another 3 for the Clippers.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And Kristen kicks to Abrinas. Shoots over Wells. Again, Oklahoma City.
He's been heating it up since the break, getting some excellent looks right now.
To the left side wing. Takes a 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Singler dishes to Grant. There's a good screen. And it's Reed pulling it down. Reed's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Now here's Decker. He's covered by Singler. Decker gets the bucket.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Singler passes to Abrinas. Endorsing the collective bargaining agreement. Great news for retired players. Health insurance options. Pensions will increase. Tuition reimbursement fund. What does that mean to these players who gave everything they had for this great game?
You know what I love about this, Kevin? I think each of us stands on the shoulders of the people who came before us, right? Everybody is the product of all the experience that came before. So
Yes.
you think back to some of the ages that shaped the NBA, the Bill Russell Celtics, the Jerry West Lakers, and then go on through the generations. It's important we acknowledge their contributions. I absolutely love what this CBA has afforded these retired players.
And I think the NBA actually has taken a lead in that among all of the national sports.
You know what, Kevin? I think the NBA, because of their great leadership, they're always opportunistic to say, how can we make it better for our players? How can we make it better for the fans?
And other leagues are following. Well said, Doris.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Grant with a screen on Beverly. Here's Collison, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And the Clippers are known as a high-wire act, and rightfully so with their stars. This team is also one that can at times lock it down defensively. I don't think they get enough credit for what they do on that side of the ball.
The first one falls. The Clippers not a team known for their defense, but quite often the last few years, it's been the deciding factor for them in games.
Yeah, and I think it starts with the pressure they place on ball handlers. They can throw double teams or pick up far out from the hoop. They've got shot blocking inside to erase mistakes as well.
Collison hits them both. Doris, we know there's a lot of trash talking on the court. Some of it is unfriendly, some of it not so much, just kind of playing around. When do you consider comments going over the line?
Well, given that I'm not necessarily privy to exactly everything that's said, I imagine much of it not PG rated, Kevin.
No.
I would say that's an issue for the players to decide. If you step over the line, you're going to feel me in some way, shape, or form.
I don't know, though, we've ever had a time in any professional sport, but in particular the NBA, where there has been a real feeling of community among the players. I mean, I think in the olden days, it was genuine hatred, and there's some of that now, but there is really a feel like, hey, we are all in this together.
Maybe too much so. Like
Too much so.
I enjoyed watching Larry Bird, who was supposed to be amongst the best trash talkers, get into the head of the player. Draymond Green is the current iteration of perhaps the best trash talker. I say, listen, let him yap a little bit. Nothing wrong with that.
He's taking Kevin Garnett's place in that regard, I think. Takes a three, and it's DJ missing. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And in what's been a solid season, to say the least, tonight's game will push their win total now up to 53.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for DJ.
Well, guys, this guy has been a handful all night long. His scoring really propelled them, and no matter what the matchup was or what the scheme they tried to use, they could not keep this guy in check.
He feeds it to Decker, kicks it to DJ. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And this is how you close out a game, not taking any chances.
Well, you can't have any room for error late in a game like this, so they put the finishing touches in style. I love how they closed.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Well, I love how personal this thing is getting. If you drain a 3 on me, anything you can do, I can do better.
Feeds it to Beverly. Pass to DJ. 3-pointer. Good.
And all the energy has been sucked out of this arena. This is not what the fans came to see.
Well, they took the crowd completely out of this game, and when you...
Was ein Spiel. Also wir haben am Ende dann doch ein Blowout. Richtig, richtig gut. Und dann vor allem jetzt noch mal in letzter Sekunde noch einen reingedrückt. Und damit richtig viele Punkte am Ende. In meinem letzten Einsatz habe ich auch noch mal aus jeder Lage geschossen. Ich wollte einfach noch Punkte holen, habe ich gemacht. War richtig gut. Ich dürfte auch relativ viele Punkte geben. 16.095. Ich glaube, so viel hatte ich noch nie. 16.095. Und jetzt gucken wir mal auf die Punkte pro Spiel. Die gehen nämlich wieder hoch. 14,1. Und Mitspielernote jetzt auf A. Fast eine halbe Million Fans. Läuft. Richtig gutes Spiel, richtig guter Sieg. Was will man mehr? So, jetzt bin ich ja gespannt, ob noch jemand was von mir will. Irgendwie so Interview oder... Nee, ist ja oft mal so. Oder gucken wir jetzt hier noch eine Stunde auf die Arena? Wir warten mal ab. Ah, nee.
Well, that basket must have looked as big as a rain barrel tonight. How did you keep that offensive flow going all game?
You know, honestly, DA, I don't know how all those shots went in. I mean, my teammates, they just kept looking out for me every trip down the floor, and I just didn't want to let them down, so I just kept shooting. If it weren't for them, I definitely would not have scored as much as I did. So, I love playing with these guys.
Well, I'm sure the feeling's mutual. Congrats on the win, guys.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long.
Ja, war auf jeden Fall eine eindeutige Kiste. Es kann sein, dass gleich noch ein Interview kommt. Wir gucken mal.
DJ Munchin. I see you out there, baby.
All day, baby. You know I gotta get mine.
Man.
Diesmal aber scheinbar nicht. Zu viele Fehlwürfe dabei. Aber meine neuen Schuhe sind doch geil, oder? Muss man jetzt mal ehrlich sagen. Gucken wir nochmal auf die Statistiken. Wenn ich es richtig gesehen habe, am Ende 55 Punkte, 4 Rebounds, 6 Assists. Das ist ordentlich. Und das soll es für heute auch gewesen sein. Wenn euch das Video gefallen hat, lasst einen Daumen hoch da. Ihr dürft auch sehr, sehr gerne kommentieren. Und wenn ihr uns noch nicht abonniert habt, dann wisst ihr ja, ne? Abonniert es doch einfach. Vergesst aber nicht, die kleine Glocke neben dem Abonnieren-Button zu drücken, denn nur dann bekommt ihr alles mit, was bei uns im Kanal so abgeht. Und falls ihr es zwischendrin nicht schon per Einblendung gesehen habt, schaut mal rechts oben in der Ecke hier von dem Video, da findet ihr ein paar Infoboxen von uns. Und da geht es zu richtig, richtig coolen weiteren Let's Play-Serien bei uns auf dem Kanal. Solltet auf jeden Fall mal reinschauen. Es lohnt sich auch immer bei uns auf Facebook vorbeizuschauen. facebook.com/dzfmgaming, denn dort bekommt ihr zum einen News aus der Szene, zum anderen Tipps und Tricks, Tests und auch immer mal wieder ein Gewinnspiel. Also schaut da mal vorbei. Ihr braucht es auch nicht eintippen. Ihr könnt einfach bei uns hier im Kanalbanner auf YouTube unten rechts, da wo die ganzen Partner stehen, draufklicken. Dann kommt ihr direkt auf die Facebook-Seite und könnt dort ein Like da lassen. Freuen wir uns auf jeden Fall auch drüber. Und wenn euch NBA 2K18 gefällt, dann schaut in die Videobeschreibung. Da gibt es einen Link, wo ihr das Spiel besonders günstig kaufen könnt. Im Abspann könnt ihr jetzt auf die linke Seite des Bildschirms klicken für Tipps aus dem Kanal, auf die rechte Seite für die komplette NBA 2K18 Playlist und in der Mitte da könnt ihr uns abonnieren. Und ich sage Tschüss und macht's gut. Bis morgen.